Hey everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you for joining with me today. It's lovely to be here with you guys. I want to say thank you to new subscribers, by the way, and to my continued subscribers, and for people who come and watch the video even though you're not subscribed. It is easy to subscribe. You just click the subscribe button. It's free, absolutely free, and you will get a notification whenever a new video is uploaded by me. And if you enjoy the reading, if you would mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. And so let's go ahead and get started, guys. I had randomly pulled for a zodiac sign, the S for Sagittarian. So we're going to do Sagittarius today for a zodiac reading. And I'm going to be using the Intuit Oracle deck to start off with the 3 cards of information. Then we bring in the story itself with the tarot card. That's the Slavic tarot or something like that. We get some more information from the tea leaves, and we clarify with the little tarot. Okay? All right, so I have thoroughly shuffled these cards, including the tea leaves, and they're not easy to do. So let's get started. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here with me today and enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of love, protection, and guidance. Will you and the Holy Spirit please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in these cards and to help me see clearly? Also, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius today? For Friday, January the 12th, 2024. Thank you so much. So let's cut, and we're going to find out what the first 3 cards are that give us information about the reading. Child, a new beginning, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, being carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective, and girl, of course. It could mean a girl. Yeah, could mean a girl. All right. Next we have, oh wow, this keeps coming out. Holy smokes, this is the 3rd time in a row, guys. The diamond ring, proposal, engagement, agreement, next level in the relationship, promise, partnership, statement of intent, like an intent to marry you, marriage, and union. Wow, holy smokes, that's pretty cool. I love these cards. Okay, stalemate, whoa, standoff, no way out, non-committal, holding out, delay tactics, being blocked, refusing to compromise, or blocking someone, and refusing to compromise, and an opponent and competition. Ooh, well, I did love these cards. No, I still do. Okay, let's find out what the story is with that. Maybe there is a child, a girl, that is kind of a block on your path. If you're a female, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. I would say it's masculine we're talking about, that there might be a child and a girl who could be the one that's holding you back from being able to move forward and make a commitment, like a promise or a statement to someone that you obviously would like to be in union with. Let's see. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about this beginning preliminary messages and the story we have to talk about for Sagittarian today? I gotta shuffle these more. I gotta spend more time shuffling, because they are really that fabric feeling. Stick. Okay, here we go. What do we have for the first card? Strength and courage to follow your heart, follow your desires, to overcome obstacles, right? 3 of coins. A desire to form a new foundation with somebody, or to fix a foundation through asking them to marry you. 9 of Wands. There's a wounded warrior here. Somebody that's like still in the game though, and still wanting to battle, you know, to overcome the obstacles and challenges that you face, collective, Sagittarius, so that you can reunite with somebody, or unite with somebody, collaborate with them to forge, you know, they're forging here to build a new foundation on the two of you. The two of you together are going to be able to build on your togetherness in a very strong and somewhat permanent way, as opposed to temporary. Okay, and I wouldn't say permanent like it's like eternal permanent, just permanent in this lifetime. Okay, let's see what's going on. Knight of Wands. That is somebody who has a whole lot of energy and is very playful, very, very playful, energetic, wants to kickstart a brand new beginning, a passionate new pursuits. They are the fastest moving energy in the deck. So they, it's like they race in, they have some fun, and they race back out again. We'll see. Is it temporary or is it permanent? We have the Six of Swords. Leaving the rough waters for the calmer waters. Okay. Taking all your life's lessons that you've learned, the hardships, the lessons you've learned through your hardships with you. You're smarter, you're wiser now. That's the Swords, right? You're wiser now. Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is either somebody that you left behind at one time. Excuse me, I need to have a drink. It's either somebody you left behind at one time, and because she was another woman, you had her in a third party situation with you and your partner, or this is your partner who has, you know, stepped into her reversed Queen of Wands, where she's in the energy of wanting to have a clandestine affair with somebody else, step out of your relationship or marriage. Okay, so it's either or. And we had this yesterday in the M names. It was up here though. But it was for both. It was both ways. This Queen of Wands that came out here was both the one that you're leaving behind now that you rejected, who stepped out on you in the marriage because you two of you are committed to each other, and the one that you left behind that you'd put into a third party as the other woman position in your life. So maybe that's the same thing. Who knows? Two of Wands, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, and 3 of Wands. And then there's Justice. I'm going to bring that out, because the 3 of Wands is about, you know, turning your back on the past and moving forward, getting what you need in terms of who can help you, the 3 people, the 3 energies that can help you get to that ship, to jump on the ship and go to where it is that you want to go. The 2 of Wands is that you made a decision, but it's been incredibly burdensome to you, making a decision to leave one to be with another. Okay, it's been incredibly difficult, but the 10 is the end, so that those burdens you're putting an end to it. And you possibly had done it through the courts with a lawyer, because the King of Swords can be somebody who deals with legalities, you know, the divorce lawyer who will take your side to court for you, so that justice can prevail, and that you will be divorced. You will resume your balance, because what you were in before was way too far one side than it was the other. Like the 6 of Pentacles ideas, somebody was taking more and not giving. And so you're walking away after justice prevails. You'll be turning your back on this and going towards your sunshine, basically. Your new horizon. Your new horizon across the water or across the land, whatever that is for you, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, we have the strength. You have overcome some obstacles. You've jumped some hoops. You have strengthened up from inner strength, through inner strength. Perhaps it has to do with something with either there's a child in your life, or it is your inner child. You may be working on your inner child, actually paying attention to that wounded you, the wounded you inside of you that's always been there and been crying out for you to hear him or her, be a him this time, to hear him. And through that, you've come to say, look, I haven't really even known about you, for one thing, maybe. We talk about the inner child, but not many take it very seriously that there is actually still a young representation, energetically wise, spiritually wise in you, because you were that child at one time, and it's still in there. That child of you is still there. It's just you're an adult now, and you're focused on other things, everything but the one that you used to be. Because you grew up, as far as you're concerned, you grew up and that's gone, but it's not. It's still in you, especially the pain from the childhood experiences that you had are still sitting deep down inside of you. And this one's been crying out to you, asking you to pay attention to it so that it can feel loved, appreciated, worthy, and heal. And heal from that, from your attention, from you talking to it and taking it seriously, that there is still a wounded part of you in you. So that was giving you much strength to draw on, because you have this idea that you want to form a new foundation. But it's also, guys, I have to say, it's also a third party situation, which would speak, this one here is also the third party, but this is also this is the same as yesterday. This Queen of Wands, she's both. She's the one that you're committed to right now, that you're breaking away from through the courts here, or just breaking away from if you're not married. You have been very wounded through all of this. So this wound of what she's done, cheated on you, is now added on to all other wounds that you have that are stored in your subconscious mind, that you have been operating as an adult from. And so now, with this third party situation, you have been wounded again, but you are finding some kind of strength within you to be able to pick up that last baton there and go in for another fight. You're not down and out completely yet. And it's because you have someone else on your mind that you are interested in. But it's been a stalemate for you, because this one, who is the one you're committed to, is standing in your way. And there's a child that you have to, a child or two or more, whatever, that you have to take into consideration before you make a move towards somebody else and promise something to them. But this is also the promise that you made to this one, that she is not upholding, and that she has been doing whatever she can to block your forward movements away from her towards wherever else you want to go. And maybe she knows you have someone in mind, but there's like you've been feeling like there's been no way out, but the only way out is through the courts, obviously. And she's trying to block that and create delay tactics to get in your way, because she doesn't want you to be happy, right? She's made you very unhappy here. She's been playing around. She's had a lot of playtime with somebody else, not you. And you have made the decision that you need to get yourself out of this emotional quandary and emotional turmoil and heartbreak. Move to calmer waters, because she's just chaos and conflict. This one is chaos and conflict. Also, you moving towards somebody that you put in a third party, the other woman, that you do want to put a ring on her finger for. This one here, the one you want to make a promise to, commit to, re-engage with, recommit with, reconnect with. This one too. Remember, this is both the one that you're trying to leave behind now, divorce, and this is the one that you did leave behind back then, that you weren't married to, but you had an affair or you had some kind of engagement with her. But it had to be an affair because you put her. This is the other woman energy. Yep, but you've made your decision now. This is the one you're trying to leave behind now. This is the one you're looking at, taking great consideration, looking out over the land to get a sense of direction as to what is the best way forward for you, and the only way, which has been bringing you a lot of grief, a lot of, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, but this is the end. That's the end of a cycle. There's the end of a cycle right here. That because you're going to do it through the courts to bring justice to a system, to the situation, so that you can turn your back on it finally, tying up all those loose ends, turn your back on it, say goodbye to it, and go towards your happiness, whatever that might be. Right, that was a very long way of saying yes. Okay. We're going to pick 4 cards here off the top of the deck. See what they say. We have chain of events that will affect your life. And there has been chain of events that affect your life. You met this one. You were with somebody else who would be the one you're leaving now, or somebody else. And so your way of being, where you were, being a player yourself, has turned it around, and now the one that you chose to be with over this one that you were making the other woman is playing you. She's playing you. You see, chain of events, right? Chain of events moving from one to next thing you know, you'll be back here again with this one that you left behind years ago, and moving towards leaving the one that you chose over her, leaving that one behind through divorce or whatever other actions. It's a chain of events. It's all kind of like meant to be. Dogs getting together with friends. You might see her as somebody that would be a great friend to you, if not more. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. There you go. Diamond. And door. Opportunities are waiting for you. All you have to do is get on that ship, get moving forward with love in your heart. Only love, not regret, not anger, not heartache, but love. Okay, then it's all that kind of love energy that's going to open up those doors for you. They're waiting for you. That's funny. I saw, look at this. I was watching furniture, a guy who builds furniture from pallet wood, and he built a very Viking-like, or I said the word, I don't remember it now, but a long time ago, type of dartboard, and he had a crest, like it was like the thing that they go out and battle with. Yeah, you got your this, well, he's not holding it, but they hold it with one hand, a shield. Yeah, the shield, and it would open. The doors would swing open like this, and the shield is right in the middle, but it's not attached to this door. It's only attached to this door, so it opens. That shield goes that way, and then there's just like a half moon shape of a cutout on that, and then there's the dartboard behind it, and that was beautiful, very, very beautiful work that he did on that dartboard. Opportunities are waiting for you. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of right away. I'm trying to think of the word besides Viking era. What did I say? I said it when I was watching it. That looks like very, whatever. Well, maybe it'll come to me. It doesn't matter. So Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, thank you for all these messages. Can you please talk to us now about the Strength card? Eight of Wands. That's taking action, taking a fast action. The Devil. The Eight of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Swords. It's kind of a mixed bag. All right. So taking fast action, moving forward. You want to get out of Dodge. You want to get out of Dodge, and you need to communicate this. It could have been anger that you communicated to your ex. The anger itself could cause you to motivate yourself to find that, use that as a strength to get you out of Dodge, to make you get off the fence of not knowing what to do or not wanting to do anything, to actually taking action and doing something. These would be angry messages back and forth with your spouse or your long-term partner who is sat in toxic energy, and perhaps you were at one time too. And so they're telling you that it's the toxic energy has to do with this focus, this commitment to money, right? This focus on making money. And so there was a whole lot of energy and focus put on the money, the pentacle in that relationship. Most particularly to the money you made, okay? And then it left you feeling like this, but you through the anger and just being totally and wholly put off by what you know about her with her goings on, that you were able to go within and find your strength so that you could let go of your, climb out of your losing sleep, stress of not knowing what to do. You found strength to overcome those obstacles, and these are obstacles, very much so, to overcome obstacles that have been put on your path by yourself, of course, because we are responsible. We attract what we have within us. And if money was a huge focus for you at that time when you met this person and married or got together with long term, then you created that kind of energy in your environment and with the people you attract to your life, into your life. But you've overcome those obstacles now, and you're seeing that you want to move forward and have a collaboration with somebody, but also seeing that the reason why you're moving forward in the first place is because she was cheating on you. And you probably feel like it was just like the last straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe there were other things, other issues with her personality, with her behaviors, with things that she did that she'd not tell you things and try and manipulate you, and you would learn about these things or just find out on your own. And you were putting up with a lot. Excuse me. You were overlooking a lot and putting up with a lot just because she was your partner. And we do that, right? So it's not like you're a bad person or anything like that you did things wrong. You were just trying to make sure that peace could come between you at some point in time, that things would get better. All right, so Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what about the Three of Coins? Four of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, or Wands, and the Queen of Wands, with the Emperor back here, and the Lovers. There's the Four there's the Nine of Wands right there, and we'll just bring you out because there you are, and there's the 10 of Wands over here, right there. Knight of Swords. Yeah. So this is just speaking of the fact that this has to do with your marriage. More so than... No, it's both. It's both, okay? It's both. Collaboration with someone that you're in love with, and this one putting you into a third-party situation. And it could be somebody that you were working with, or somebody she was working with that she had an affair with, got engaged with. But yeah, there's somebody, and it has to do with money. So maybe somebody that you were you maybe too, because you're married to her, but she was collaborating with in some type of money, either a money scheme, or money like an investment, you know, trying to hold on to money and make more of it as a result of holding on to it, kind of thing. And it could be too that there's somebody that's from her past that she's been, for some it could be that your wife or long-term partner has had somebody on their mind all this time, and it's them that they're having an affair with. Maybe they were married to them in the past. Maybe they were a girlfriend and boyfriend in the past, you know, or they just met and they had a sudden attraction to each other in the past. And this one's always been thinking about that and wondering what it would be like. What if, right? So that puts you, this has to do with your life, your family, your emotional fulfillment, right? She was trying to get emotional fulfillment with somebody else, but she was supposed to be your emotional fulfillment and vice versa. That's just speaking that this is about your marriage we're talking about now, and it puts you into a very defensive energy, in that you're feeling like your back is up against the wall, because you know you don't want to leave the marriage. You don't want to have to go through the divorce. You don't want to have to start over. So your back is up against the wall. What do I do? What do I do? Well, first thing you need to do is put up some healthy boundaries against her and whoever else she's having an affair with, if you end up engaging with them in some way. And it's not talking about battling with them. This is talking about just keeping your distance, having healthy boundaries, knowing what you can accept from others, and not what you're and knowing what you're not going to accept, more importantly, right? And so, yeah. Which way were these cards, guys? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It does. I guess it does. There is, okay, the Queen of Wands, the Commitment, the Emperor, and the Lovers. And I don't think that that's the way it came out. Oh yeah, and then I had all these cards too. Oh yeah. Okay, that's why I'm a bit confused. I shouldn't pick them up. At least if I got to pick them up, put them in order, right? Keep them that way. But it doesn't really matter. The Queen of Wands is somebody else that you want to be in a commitment with, right? As somebody who's single and sitting in your Emperor energy, because you have a really strong attraction, soulmate attraction to that one. You're feeling that. You know it. Also, this talks about her, your one that you want to be an ex to, who under your roof was making you like, okay, you're her husband, okay? That's what this Emperor card will relate to in respect to the story about you and your long-term partner. But she's made a choice against you. She's chosen someone else over you, her husband, who she's in a commitment with, and she became sitting in that energy where she's in the energy of the reverse Queen of Wands who would cheat on you, okay, in a marriage. But I am also looking at this more positively, in that this is the one that you're moving towards. Want to get under the same roof with them, make a commitment to her in the energy of the Emperor, no longer married, and seeing them as a very strong soul tie, committed soulmate. No, I don't want those cards. I want these cards. Guys, okay. 9 of Wands, please. 9 of Wands. Yeah. Still a wounded warrior and still with burdens on your back, but that's coming to an end. This is 9. Then we're moving right from like this. So from the 9, you'll be putting them down here. Okay, leaving that all behind. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, feeling juggled. 3 of Cups, third party. Page of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Huh. The victory and success on the back. Yeah, so you've been juggled. You were put into third party with this one that you're with. And you know that she's been giving her cup away, offering it to somebody else, and it was time for you to move on because you want to offer an apology and your cup to this one. Okay? That's what you want to do. This again, it's both. It's like these cards are for your marriage, the one now, and these cards are for what's coming. Same with this. These cards are for that's gone on before you, and these cards are for what's coming. Okay? Because both these cards can go both ways to explain both your situations. Your current situation and what you desire. Your heart's desire situation. Archangel Michael, Knight of Wands, please. That's what I've come to see, these cards, when I pull them out like that. There's the 5 of Cups, Temperance, and the Hierophant. This one wanted to come out, the 6 of Swords, which is this one over here, and the High Priestess, the 8 of Cups. Yeah, all right, so player time. Again, these cards are for both. Player time here was you played this one in the past, and it's left you feeling like regretful, remorseful for what you'd done. And, as a result, has it ruined your chances of ever being able to bring a diamond into the situation for her, the one you want to go towards? You see her as being very, very balanced and temperate, like peaceful. You're trying to get yourself into that energy as well. You're trying to become calmer and more peaceful so that you can match her energy, because her energy is like the Hierophant and the High Priestess. You see her as somebody who is spiritually evolved, someone who is an authority in that kind of energy. That she may be someone who, let's say she's online or she travels or whatever, or she has some kind of location or venue where she teaches it. She teaches it, may teach it or just speak about it, which is teaching, But you see her as like, these are both, this is like the God, this is like the Holy Spirit. The God, the Holy Spirit, the spirituality side of God is more like religion, and spirituality is without the religion, right? So she's definitely balanced in that. You see her as very spiritually evolved and a spiritual inspiration, that highly intuitive. She's an authority figure. She has, she just has a command. She has a command where what she knows to be true, she speaks it, and she speaks it in a way that is going to be hard to not believe, because you're believing it, Sagittarius. You're believing it. You're wanting to get into that energy that she's in, because you've seen how not been with her, that she's obviously grown and come into that kind of energy. You walked away from it, though. You walked away from her. You're hoping she's not walking away from you, but you're walking away from her, but you're also walking away from this. So it's a dual thing again. You'd be walking away from this, going towards her, where the moon is looking at him and saying, okay, just follow my light and you'll find clarity. You're saying, through all that she's been through after you left her the way you did, and she grew and became like calm and peace on two legs, I want some of that kind of thing. You want to move into the calmer, placid waters right here. See the rough water you're leaving behind. These are all the lessons that you learned through your hardships of this last relationship, what was a karmic relationship. Okay? A karmic. This is a true soulmate. The one that you were with who's cheated on you was a karmic soulmate. And the karmic soulmate did that not consciously. Did it because it was your way out. Your way out. And I say that with cheekiness. It was your way out. You could be thanking your lucky stars, but right now you're probably just feeling pain. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you know you've been keeping an eye on her. You're wanting to take action. It's King of Wands. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. You've been looking at the past, have had some nostalgia, thinking about what it was like with her and how you chose to be with someone else other than her, and that you've really only been able to assess by looking at what you've sown and reaped, and said it's only 7. I expected it to be 10. A 10 of Pentacles life with the one that you chose, the karmic soulmate who cheated on you. But you're seeing that, you know, you still want more, and you're taking the action needed to leave the karmic behind, which means that leaves that energy of only being able to get so much out of your life with them. You want to have it all with somebody you love. And so you're going for the 10 of Pentacles with somebody that you truly do love, okay? But that you know is broken heart. Would at least have been you broke their heart. But you want to come towards and say, my heart is broken because of what I did to you, knowing it likely left you feeling brokenhearted. And it's you I've come to realize and have learned and grown through the hardships of my life, that I'm leaving that past behind here. I'm getting divorced from this one. It's because I want to come to you with my love, because it's you that I love. You, I love you. I love you. Okay, Queen of Wands, please. Excuse me. Okay, Queen of Wands. The world. She's your world. And your sun. And your... and your Page of Wands. Okay, look at this, okay? There's the Knight of Wands. There's the Six of Cups, that's her. And the Star, she heals you, and you're putting everything to death, right? But because of the love you have for her, the memory you have of that love that you have for her, it's been able to assist you in ending a cycle of this stuff here. Meantime, you see her as your son, that she's the one that you know you can grow and expand with. To that 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate. There's no higher. 10 of Pentacles, and so that means it's a lot. But you've been seeing the errors of your ways, and that was your ways. Now you're running away from your past, hoping not to be seen. But you want to come towards her with exciting news, even if it's friendship at first, but just exciting news that you're single now, and you know you're divorcing. Either you're single now or you're divorcing and about to be single, but that you would like to come and see her. You would like to reconnect with her. That's the exciting news. Okay, so you're starting a brand new cycle right here with the World card to move towards your son by leaving this behind, the sneaky 7 of Swords, lying and cheating and manipulation. But you know, You may be sneaking away from your past because guess what? This one here who is the one that you're trying to get away from is standing in your way. It's standing in your way, and you have other things to consider that could slow all this down. Okay? So guys, Sagittarius, I hope that was good for you. I'm going to do some tarot cards. It's good news. It is all good news. It doesn't say right now that you are on your way. It doesn't. There's nothing here that says you're on your way. What it says is that it looks like you're still dealing with trying to get the past put into the past and tie up those loose ends and then be on your way. Because you've got to communicate with the Queen of Wands here that makes you happy. You got to communicate with her first, right? You don't want to just show up. You don't. Especially if you haven't been talking and things were not that great when you ended your communications with each other. You don't want to just show up. No. You could be in the same city or town, wherever they are, and then call them and say, gee, I'm in town. Is there any way that you and I could have a coffee together tonight or tomorrow or whenever? And she might say, well, I'm busy. I got to get back to you on that. Or she might say, yeah, sure. How about tomorrow? Or she might say, yeah, what about tonight? You don't know, but you have to contact her. Okay. Full moon in Libra, find a balance. Remember, this whole thing with your past, your current situation is out of balance. It's completely out of balance. You've been giving, she's been taking. And taking so much that she took on another lover. So you got to find balance so that you can heal and feel better about yourself, sit in your Emperor energy and move towards the one you love. Keep your heart open the whole time, even while you're dealing with this one. Because if you don't, you're going to you've been paying off your karma through the hardships life's lessons, through the hardships going through this relationship, the way it's turned out, what you've been dealing with, you've been paying off your karmic debt from having built karmic debt, like, from being the way, like cheating on your wife or whoever she was, and then making this one, putting her in pain and just leaving her hanging, not knowing anything. So you built up karmic debt that you had to pay off in this relationship here with what she did, the one who cheated on you. You do not want to build up more karmic debt by being insensitive and mean and spiteful, or trying to sabotage something for her. You don't want to do that, because it's not doing things the right way. That's the bottom line. It's not doing things the right way, and the right way is doing it with caring, kind, and compassion, and love in your heart. You don't have to love her, like love her as a wife or spouse, romantic partner, but just love her from the fact that she is a soul just like you. And so how would you like to be treated? To just do what would be the right thing to do. Embrace the flow of life that's going through you, moving through you. As you find that caring, kind, passionate person inside you, it will flow out from you into your life. And guess what it does? It attracts the same kind of thing back into your life, into your environment, through the people, places, and things. Go deeper to find what it is you need in order for you to overcome these blocks right here, and figure out what's the right thing to do for yourself, but with your child in mind. That's the right thing to do for yourself. What's right for you. What ultimately will be good for you, because children grow up, right? And they get their own families. Do you want to let go of an opportunity that might only be there for a short time, short window? Because if she's single, you got to snatch her up sooner or later. You at least got to try. But if she's not single, then you know you've got time, because maybe she will want to leave the one that she's with to be with you, or she might not want to be with you at all. But whatever you do in life, whether it's you're going to be with her or not, the bottom line is you do what's best for you, with other things in consideration, only in consideration. And so going deeper will help you see the truth in that. Okay, the focus on the positive, that's focusing on the positive. Again, it's allowing that, embrace that flow of life through you. Allow the positive mindset to help you feel happier, to feel better. That will then open up these doors of opportunities, that will then invite the positive back into your experience as a human being living your daily life. You'll have positive things showing up on your doorstep, literally and not so literally. So it's all about just being getting yourself into that heart-mind balance here, keeping your heart open the whole time. Okay, embracing the soul that's within you. That's the one that's deep down within you. Go deeper. Release the fears that are blocking you from moving forward, that you feel like are blocking you, and focus on the positive only. You start thinking pessimistic, feeling despair or depression or anxiety or anger. That's not going to get you anything but more of that stuff to be angry about, depressed about. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful for you, Sagittarius. Take good care of yourself. Until next month, bye.